Hey guys, how you doing? It's Henry at Mowers and Mowers. Welcome to weekend review video time. Got this in the mail just today. Today's Sunday. Watching a little bit of the Olympics, and nothing like watching some sports, competitive sports throughout the world. Anyway, I believe this is a vacuum cleaner. It's from Amazon.com, and this is a GEEMO. It's a GEEMO cordless handheld vacuum cleaner. The kind that you can use, you know, we've all had them. You can plug them, what's up? You can plug them into your car, and then when you want to do some spot vacuuming, you know, when you got dust or dirt on your floor mats or in your seats, or if you got kids and you got stuff all over the seats, let's just open it up right here. Instructions. Get out of here! We don't need any silly instructions. Forget about it. It's a vacuum cleaner. So we've got a filter here. Some attachments. Stick this on. You can use this to suck up dirt in between crevices, and then if you need the brush, it comes out and you can use it to brush with a button that you can retract. Pretty cool. Longer extension one. Wonder if you can add this on there. Looks like you can. And here's the main vacuum cleaner with another rubber extension or coupler for the attachments. It's white in color, plastic, see-through enclosure, GEEMO. There's a red button there to disengage the enclosure, whereas it already has another filter, so it has two filters for you. Easy to install. So I was looking at this and trying to figure out how you would empty it, and it looks like you'd have to take the filter out, put your hand here and pull this out to dump up the rubbish. So in my opinion, you would have to put your hands into dirt and dust to get this filter that would be filthy dirty with dust and all kinds of stuff, right? Because the filter attaches onto that. To get this out, to dump out the rubbish, you would need to take this out first, and it's messy because it's filled with dust and stuff. Then you would take your clean hands and put it where all the dirt is to have to pull it out to unload it. So to me, it's not very sanitary, and also kind of a pain in the butt to just empty it out. You got to pull this thing out. Two things? You have to pull two things out just to empty it. So that I don't think is a good idea. So let's see if it's charged. It is charged. See them lights up? You press it once and it's on. Press it again and it's off. So it's one speed. So usually some vacuum cleaners you have a low speed and a high speed. This is just one speed. Does seem to suck pretty well. So it's got this extension in case you wanted to get high areas, you know, along the roof, along your ceiling and the corners and stuff to get dust out. And you would attach this thing to it too. This is also flexible, right? To make that nozzle smaller so you can get more compact areas. Then if you wanted to brush it, you can lift that up and you can use the brush, right, to agitate whatever cobwebs or whatever. If you're just using this regular, just like that, has a big mouth opening so you can suck up the stuff. If you wanted to get into crevices, you would stuff this rubber attachment in here to have it smaller. So let's try this out, huh? Just right here in the garage. Trust me, my garage is plenty dirty. So here, we're in my garage, and I hope your house is not dirtier than my garage. So this is a true test to see if it'll work, all right? We got all kinds of crap here in my garage. Shavings, dust, dirt, grass clippings. Let's just try it without any attachments. I really doubted that you can get the leaves, but it did get the leaves. So as you can see, it's all in there. Pretty good job. Although you see the big leaves, it's kind of blocking it. But we're gonna try an attachment too, because if you look over here, there's still some parts that didn't go. So let's use the brush. So we attach the rubber part here, and then we'll attach this part here. Or actually, you don't need this rubber part. You know, let's try this right now. Attach this back in now. Took this one off. And now we got the brush. So now we're at the garbage can now, and I'm just gonna remove this for now, and let's just unload all this dirt in here, and we'll test and see how dirty it is. So it's like that, right? To get that, to take this out, you have to take this out first, and look, it's already dirty and filthy, right? Then you got to put your hand where it's dirty and grab this to dump it out. So while, I mean, you know, it's easy enough, but it's just, they require you to put your hands where the dirt is, you know, dirty. What if you had biohazard stuff that you're sucking up, you know what I mean? I won't even talk about that, but I mean, you're gonna put your bare hands in there, you know what I mean? So there's gotta be an easier way. If you made like a tab or something, like a thing that's sticking out, you can just touch that and pull it out, you know, instead of having to dig your hand in there to do that. So that I don't like, but other than that, it seems to work just fine. Also included is your power cable so that you can charge this thing again. Just plug that into the wall and recharge it. When you plug it in, it flashes blue. So, this was my review of the GEEMO cordless handheld vacuum cleaner. It's 80 watts, and the model is the X4. You can buy it on Amazon.com for... I'll leave a link in the description if you guys are interested. It works just fine, but like I said, to be honest, the process of unloading this is unsanitary for your hands. You could make a mess too, you know? You could probably fix that. I'd probably buy it, but it's a decent one. It's small enough. And the best part of it, it's cordless and handheld. Rechargeable, you know? All the older ones that I've had, you'd have to plug it into your cigarette lighter and the cord's hanging all over the place, you know what I mean? So this is pretty good. Thanks a lot for joining me on this review. We'll see you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers.
Hey Henry, it's Andy from the UK, aka Mower Wizard. See you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers.
Hey, I'm Henry from Mowers and Blowers. As a YouTuber that deals with small engine equipment on a daily basis, I worry about the harmful effects of the 10% ethanol that's in your unleaded gas from your gas station. Here on the East Coast, as winter nears, I think about storing my summer lawn equipment for the winter. Ethanol absorbs moisture, and what it does is it could rust or corrode and clog up your jets in your carburetor. That's why I use Ethanol Safeguard with stabilizers from my friends over at Lucas Oil Products. Before you store your machines, a little bit of Lucas goes a long way. When you're ready to use your machines again, fire right out! Hey, if you guys enjoyed the video, remember to give me a like. Also, comment below. Subscribe. Remember, it doesn't cost anything to subscribe. It's free, right? Also, hit that little bell. That way you'll get post notifications whenever there's a new video and you won't miss out on any of them. Remember to follow my Instagram and Facebook, as well as if you'd like to donate $1 or $2, paypal.me/mowersandblowers. Really appreciate all the support. Also, to keep the videos coming every day, support the channel. Bye.